There have been stories online and especially from the ruling class, these are politicians, that TVET institutions are the future for these generations. If I start with you, Mr. Vincent, how true is that statement?
Thank you, Sam, for having me in the show. To some extent, going by the data and the statistics from the Kenya University and Colleges Placement Service, I would say it's true. Considering the number of students who sat for the KCC exams, a good number of about 1,500 students who qualified to join the universities never joined the universities. Rather, they opted to join the TVET, highlighting the changing perception of the parents and students towards TVET vocational training. And I think it's really gratifying that the negative attitude that our people had about vocational training is slowly changing.
Mr. James, as Mr. Vincent said earlier, that there's a perception about TVET that is currently growing out from the mentality of parents and many stakeholders. TVET was perceived as a thing of the failure, someone who did not make it to university. Meaning, if you get a D plane, if you get an E, or if you get a C minor, then you can have an option with TVET. Is it true that TVET institution is a place for those who did not make it in secondary school, that is?
Okay, Sam, thank you for having me in this show. Well, so many people perceive that TVET institutions are meant for the failures, or rather those who didn't make it. What I can say is that TVET institutions are there to make some of these children realize their dreams. Because you realize under TVET, we have so many vocational trainings. So when we talk of Form 4 grades, D minus, D plane, D plus, as being failures, to me I don't agree with that. Simply because we even have the A levels, the class 8 graduates joining TVET institutions, whereby they can pursue artisan programs that later they can have career progression path from artisan to certificate to diploma.
Are you saying someone who just finished class 8, they also have a chance to join TVET institutions?
Yes, sure, Sam. They have that opportunity for such a child.
That is new. How possible is that?
It's very possible, Sam. A child who completed class 8 and maybe the parent is not financially well to take his child to secondary school, or rather the child has a talent that this child really wants to actualize. Then this child is given an opportunity to join a TVET institution and pursue an artisan program. These programs can be they are categorized into two. We have business programs, we have technical programs, the ones that we call BTEC and tech programs. Under business, we have programs like storekeeping, salesmanship, clerk typist, after which they can progress to certificate, that is craft certificate, diploma, and even to higher learnings like degree. This child can even go to up to PhD.
Are you saying that from class 8 you can go to a college and after finishing your artisan or certificate level you can pursue your diploma, then you go to degree and PhD?
Yes, sure.
That must be good news. Do you have an instance or do you have a case study of people bringing class 8 to your school or such?
Okay, I've worked in several TVET institutions that actually are accredited by the Ministry of Education and Directorate of TVET and Vocational Training Education. And I can tell you for sure I've been receiving these children, class 8 graduates, whereby they're enrolling in different programs. Like we have hospitality programs, that is food and beverage. We have what we call SICAO, whereby they can also start at a certificate level. We have garment making, whereby they can progress to a craft certificate in fashion design. We have so many programs in storekeeping and the rest.
From what you're saying, Mr. Vincent, TVET looks like it is a place for opportunities for many.
To some extent, it's true. It's actually true. But then I would say the choice between the two trajectories of education, that is the university way and the TVET way, largely depends on an individual career needs, interests, and probably the type of education that this student or the parents seeks for this student. Yes, for instance, see the TVET system of education, it brings Article 28, Section 1B of our Constitution into light. Article 28 provides that every child has a right for free and compulsory basic education. The aspect of free might not come out clearly, but then we might substitute it with affordable. You see, the TVET institutions is much more affordable as compared to the university education. So that is why we will say it is much more of the future, because everybody, even those who are, we say, are of the middle class or of the lower class, have a chance to acquire education.
We have a mentality that whenever you want to do any medicine course or a health course, you must find your way through university. You must score some good grade of A+ or A- or something close to that. Do you mean that even health courses have been incorporated in TVETs, or you must just go and do the technical skills only?
That is right, Sam. TVETs nowadays, they offer these health courses. You find that most of these health courses, they are provided and they are regulated by certain bodies. So it is the bodies to regulate the school, so that the schools to offer these courses. Some are offered through NEC to the institutions, so that after you are done, you get a certification from the school and the national body that regulates that course. So at the end of the day, you will be recognized by your potential employer or the job market.
Mr. James, if you can weigh yourself into this.
Well, some when we talk of health courses, we have so many children in primary school. Just like when you could ask a child in class 1, whom do you want to become?
Probably they will say they want to be engineers, doctors.
A doctor and all that. Then you realize along the way this child realizes he doesn't perform well. He gets a grade of D plain or D plus, C minus, and the passion this child has is for medical field. With the TVET, it has helped so many children realize their dreams through getting into medical field, starting with the lower levels.
So it is true that TVET offers health sciences courses?
Yes, Sam.
Okay.
It is true.
You can give us instances of such courses offered in colleges and TVET institutions.
Well, with the TVET and vocational education training, we have programs like hospital services support. We have nursing aid, rather nursing assistants. We have orthopedic and trauma technicians. We have perioperative theatre technology, who works in the theatre technicians. And all these programs, some come from a level 3, like HSS. We shall find a level 3, level 4, level 5, up to level 6. This level 5 is certificate level, level 6 is a diploma level, after which this child can now progress through various career progression path in that particular field.
Just to cut you short, Mr. James, you mentioned something to do with POTT.
Yes.
What do they call it?
Perioperative theatre technology. Yes.
It looks like these people are going to work with the surgeons in hospitals.
Yes,
They will end up working closely with them.
Yeah, sure. A POTT graduate, or rather perioperative theatre technologist, normally works with the surgical team in their operating room.
Meaning if they build their interest there, they can one day move to diploma and degree, and one day they end up being surgeons themselves.
Every program has a different career progression path, especially those who've done PUTT, rather preoperative theatre technology. They can do what we call theatre management. They can become an anesthesia. They can specialize. In other words, that what I mean is that they can specialize other than being a theatre technologist alone. Just like we have health records and IT, whom we used to call health records officers in our hospitals. Whereby if this child completes a diploma level, that is level 6, and a TVET program, then this child can specialize further in university, whereby he or she can do LD system management, data, LD data, medical coding. There are different career progression paths that comes with every single program and a medical field in Tibet.
Mr. Vin, just a quick one. What about these other courses which people think to be so lucrative, like journalism? Can someone also take such in Tibet institutions?
Some, just as I said, almost all these courses, you'll find them in the TVET institutions. The question is the institution accredited to offer this course? Journalism is in the TVET, but you'll find a school is offering this course, but it is not offered by the regulatory body, right? So you might go to a TVET, you learn, by the end of your career you realize
you're not certified.
You are not certified.
You're not approved.
You are not approved. That is. Yes. So what our parents need to know before you take your kids to the vocational training institutes, first you must ascertain is this school accredited to offer this course? Because almost all these courses are being offered. Now the question is the accreditation.
Okay. Yes. I get it right. Why would someone come to a TVET institution to learn the salon skills when these skills they can learn them in someone's shop? What would make the two different? If I take my kid to a salon shop near my home and I choose to take them to go and learn such skill in a TVET institution?
Well, when you want to acquire certain skills, it's not just an issue of just acquiring the skill. When are you acquiring this skill? Who is giving this skill to you? Is this institution accredited? If the institution is accredited, just like my colleague has said, then it means it has qualified trainers. Not everybody can just give this knowledge to you. These skills, they cannot be just be gotten from salon businesses and all that. We need to get them from learning institutions, because now you realize they are categorized into different levels that you cannot get from a salon business or rather someone's business setup, kind of.
These skills, all these courses you mentioned, there's just so many of them. And as you mentioned earlier, that everyone else is offering these courses, but we don't know who exactly is accredited.
Correct.
Who offers the best?
Correct.
Let me start with you, Mr. Vincent. Where would you recommend someone, who is watching this live from home, where would you recommend them that they can get these skills without them arguing whether is it accredited, is it certified, is it acknowledged by the government or so?
I would not want to appear like an advertisement session, but depending with where the client or the potential student is. For example, let's take an instance of Eastlands in Nairobi, that is. There is this non-well school in Eastlands, Topmax Training College. I think the kind of alumni I have interacted with from this institution is a proof enough that this is a school whereby somebody can go, you acquire skills, and you get your real certificate with the accredited bodies, that is. So probably say you are in Nakuru. Can you find an accredited school in Nakuru where you get the best of your skills? I would not want to advertise, but then the same school is also there in Nakuru, Topmax, right? Topmax Training College. I've interacted not once, not twice, not 3 times with some of its alumnus.
I think the gentleman in our panel is your friend because we know he's a boss in that institution. What Mr. Vincent is saying, is it true that the school is accredited and offers all these courses we've been mentioning here?
Some for sure. Topmax Training College is accredited, registered by Ministry of Education, the Directorate of TVET Vocational and Training Education. All these programs are being offered at Topmax. The programs that we offer at Topmax, they are all accredited. We all specialized trainers, professionals, and there is something I would like to add. We also have some of the students who held the dream of becoming teachers or other trainers, but out of the grades they got in Form 4, maybe their doors were locked, they could not progress and do education program. But to realize again at Topmax Training College, we've seen so many students join Kenya School of TVET, formerly known as KTTC. As we know, in the country, we have so many technical and training vocational institutions. And all trainers we have in these institutions must have gone through Kenya School of TVET. They are trained, licensed trainers by TVET with valid training licenses. And Topmax is one of the colleges that trains students under TVET, that is BTEP and TEP, and later find their way to KTTC, Kenya School of TVET, to train as trainers.
Okay.
And we've produced so many students who've done so.
That must be good news. Do we have this regulatory bodies? Which regulatory bodies do you incline to?
Well, some we have different examination bodies. We have Kenya National Examination Council, that is NEC. We have CDAC, TVET CDAC. We have ICM. We have GPUK. Those are some of the examination bodies that we offer exams with. Also, we have NITA.
Oh, NITA is also part of this?
Yes.
Now, someone watching this from Migori, that is deep in the village, is wondering, if I go to Nairobi, I have no cousin in Nairobi, I have no mom in Nairobi. Do this school, Topmax Training College, offer the accommodation services, or if once they're here, they will find themselves how to survive?
Well, all our campuses, we have different branches, around 4 of them. We have a branch in Umoja, that is B Center. We have a branch in Pipeline. We have a branch in Nakuru, Bahati. And also we have a branch at Nakuru, Mailisita. All our campuses offers accommodation services to students at an affordable fee.
Well, Mr. Vincent, just a quick one. What is your last word for the public, or for those who are watching our show today?
Well, my parting shot, I would say, perception is not synced to reality. And therefore, the government, I think, should invest in an integrated system of education whereby both the two pathways of education will be catered for, both the university way and the TVET vocational training way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. James.
Well, my message to that child who is at home, who completed class 8, who completed Form 4, got a grade of D-, grade of E, D plain, D plus, C-, and above. All these children have a chance to join college, that is TVET, and pursue a course. Regardless of the grade you got, you can start from artisan, progress to craft certificate, diploma, higher national diploma, up to degree, and even you can go up to PhD level. So don't stay at home, just look for a college and join to pursue a certain program, and this college is Topmax Training College.
Topmax Training College, hub of academic excellence.